That's right, I watched Naruto for the very first time. Nope, I have never seen Naruto before this past week, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on my first time viewing of Naruto. Now, some of you are probably wondering, damn, how the hell have you never seen Naruto? Well, that's a story for another video. I actually stopped watching anime for like 7 or 8 years or so, and I'll explain why in a different video. But during that time off from watching anime, that's when Naruto was really at its peak, and I never got to see it. And before watching Naruto, I knew nothing. The only thing I knew going in is that he has a son named Boruto, and that his chick, Hinata or whatever, has really big boobs, which is kind of a normal thing for anime. I mean, how many anime girls don't have big boobs, especially in shonen anime? It's just a common thing. But going into Naruto, I tweeted about it a little bit, and I had a very interesting response from a lot of different people. And many of them were encouraging me to watch it because it's a shonen anime. Kishimoto is, of course, heavily influenced by Toriyama, and people know how much I love Dragon Ball. I love ninjas and ninja-esque stories, so going into it, you would think that I would totally dig this freaking show and this manga and whatnot. And it was interesting seeing so many other people who have covered Naruto on YouTube for many years hit me up and talk about, oh, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, despite its flaws, despite its flaws. For Neverworld was encouraging me to watch it, Random Black Gamer, and yes, even Double 4 Anime tweeted at me. And no matter what your opinion may be of the ever controversial Double 4 Anime, you have to give him credit in that he is one of the OG Naruto YouTubers. He's been around for years and years covering this series, so he is an OG and you can't take that away from him. So I watched Naruto on Crunchyroll subtitled. I did not watch it dubbed. There was a lot of varying opinions on the dub, and there was also opinions on how I should watch it, okay? I only saw episode 1. I'm going to give you my thoughts in a moment. But first, I want to ask all you guys a question, okay? I'm going to leave a poll in the upper right-hand corner. How should I, if I were to continue with Naruto, how do you recommend that I actually enjoy the series? There's 3 different methods. Number 1, anime with the filler, which some people said I should watch the filler because even though there's a lot of it, it helps the story. Number 2, anime without the filler. In other words, watch the anime version, skip the filler. Or number 3, manga. Should I just read the manga and pay no attention to the anime? And yes, the manga is, of course, the source material. It's a different medium, but some folks have said just don't even bother with the anime. The thing is, after watching episode 1, I was very impressed. And like I said before, I had never seen Naruto before, knew very little about him. And after watching episode 1, I was very interested in continuing the series and seeing where it goes. Remember, I know nothing. So, for those who might not know, this is a story about a boy named Naruto Uzumaki, who's a ninja who's trying to become, I guess what they call a Hokage, which is basically the strongest, the leader. Typical shonen kind of stuff here. We've seen this with Dragon Ball and Fist of the North Star. Now, some people were telling me that Naruto is very much like Dragon Ball. Oh, and by the way, I watched Naruto episode 1. Not Shippuden. I did not watch the sequel series because I would be a hypocrite. Because I tell everybody, watch Dragon Ball, then Z. If I start with Shippuden, I'm missing the first half of the story, and that's just not going to fly. So, anyways, people were telling me that Naruto is like Dragon Ball, and that episode 1 is a lot like Dragon Ball episode 1. And I don't really agree necessarily, because episode 1 was really focus on just Naruto, whereas Dragon Ball episode 1 was really mostly about, Goku and Bulma. It was both those characters. Here, it was almost like a focus just on him. I do see the comparisons, though, between him and Son Goku. They're both orphans. They're both in a village in the middle of nowhere, even though Naruto's village has people in it. It's the ninja tribe or whatever, the ninja academy, so to speak. There are some similarities, but the episode was definitely structured differently. And so by the end of the episode, Naruto learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which was interesting because I'm wondering if, like with other anime, and again, remember, I haven't seen any of this, if he's going to be learning. I mean, I know he learns several different jutsus as the series goes on, several different techniques and whatnot, but I'm wondering if they're going to rely on that as a crutch like other shows do, or if they're actually going to, have it be more of an organic type thing. Because obviously these characters are going to get stronger as time goes by. We know this because every shonen has this same trope. So I look forward to seeing how that goes when I continue the series. And I may not be able to watch this every week. Don't expect Geekdom 101 to become a Naruto channel. Because I have so much in order for me to become a Naruto channel, I would have to become comfortable with this show and my knowledge in it. And I know a lot about Dragon Ball. I don't know anything about Naruto. I can't be a Naruto YouTuber without knowing not just what is in the series and watching it, but I mean watching it a repeated amount of times, the manga, and it's not going to happen for years because there's so many episodes, but once in a while I may cover it, but really what I want to do with some videos here is explore other anime. For example, I just got my hands on Hunter x Hunter from Viz, so I'm going to be probably doing a Hunter x Hunter video where I talk about my initial thoughts on that. But anyways, back to Naruto. The thing about the show is that I know it's a big undertaking, but just based on episode 1, there's definitely stuff here that I like. First of all, the animation I thought was very unique. Very, very unique style. Obviously, I've seen this animation before. Studio Pierrot is the studio responsible for it. It looks different. It's like Dragon Ball. Like, when you first watch Dragon Ball does not look like other anime. It's just that unique Toriyama style. And I do think that Studio Pierrot really did capture the original manga, the Kishimoto style of art, because I have looked at some pictures of his art in the manga. Like, I've seen that, and it fits. It really does fit. Also, the music. I really enjoyed the music. Lots of drums, lots of bongos type of thing. Really enjoyed that. It's interesting to me because Dragon Ball, and yeah, I'm going to keep making some comparisons to Dragon Ball because that's obviously what I'm known for and what I know better than Naruto. Dragon Ball, because of its Kikuchi score, it has that, 70s kung fu film-esque vibe. And that's done on purpose. Like, I know a lot of people like Bruce Faulconer, and that's fine. I've done videos about the story of Bruce Faulconer. I actually talked to the guys on Faulconer Productions via email. We've talked before. We've traded emails, working on something big in the future. The music's fine, but it's not the original intended tone for Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is supposed to sound like a 70s kung fu flick. I mean, that's pretty much what it sounds like. That's where a lot of the inspiration that Toriyama took from. It makes sense. Naruto sounds like an 80s, early 90s kung fu flick. If you've ever seen any of the work by, and I'm sure you have, Jet Li, his Asian work, you'll see really similar, drums, and it fit. It really fit, and I was pleasantly surprised. Another thing that really surprised me was that one of the opening songs, and again, I don't remember exactly the name of it off the top of my head because I'm still new to this series, it took a sample from Paul McCartney and Wings' song Jet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's from Jet. I was like, wait a minute. They're taken from Paul McCartney. I'm a huge Beatles fan. I don't know if anybody knew this. So that popped me. And and by the way, folks, for those who don't know, popped means make me smile, make you happy. It made me happy. And then the closing song I thought was incredible. It's a song called Wind. It's a very folk-esque song. It has a very unique sound. And you wouldn't expect that kind of music to fit with a shonen series, but it fit. And for some reason, that song made me want to further explore this series. Now, the episode itself, I kind of want to know more about Naruto, and I know we'll get more information as time goes by. I know that he also has this nine-tailed demon fox inside of him. At least that's the way I took it, and it's going to be interesting to see where that goes, because like I said, I don't know shit. So I'm wondering if, he's going to transform into it. I mean, I have no idea. Again, I've never seen Naruto before. And again, I know some people are going to be like, oh, how could you not have seen it? Because I didn't. I was totally disconnected. But I figure, let's try it out. I'm down for it. And I liked it. I really enjoyed Naruto episode 1. Let me know. Vote. Should I continue watching anime with the filler? Does the filler really help the story out and give more development to the characters? I've been told no from most people, but some have said yes. The poll will decide. Should I skip it, in your opinion, or should I just stick with the original manga, the original created work? I heard it's a lot easier to get through as well, but either way, this is a very long series, and now with Boruto coming out very, very soon, we're going to have more Naruto. So that's what I got for you today. Those are my thoughts on Naruto Episode 1. Oh, one more thing. I really liked Junko Takeuchi's performance as Naruto, and I've heard she gets better as the series goes by. And for those who don't know, she also played Gon in Hunter x Hunter and a crap load of voices in Digimon. She's done so much Digimon. In fact, that's where I know her from watching Digimon when I was younger. So yeah, believe it or not, I did use so. I actually, it's funny. At one time, I was the president of the anime club, and then I became so disconnected from anime for like a decade until right around, I want to say Battle of Gods really reignited me to come back and watch some new stuff. And here we are today. So thank you for watching my video and my thoughts on Naruto. Let me know what you think in the comments about, I don't know, episode 1. I don't even know what to tell you. And about how I should watch the show and if you think I like it or not, based on knowing me and what I like from watching Dragon Ball and my Dragon Ball content. Those of you out there who have never seen Naruto, I would say give it a shot. I'm only one episode in. Probably going to watch a second one probably in the next couple of days. And maybe I'll come back with another video, but we'll see. I want to give it more time to breathe first. Thank you. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Tons more videos coming. I'll talk to you guys then.